artists don't always understand this NFT stuff. So that's always been a tricky part for photography is like, how do I monetize this? Like, if I take a picture of you today and then tomorrow you go on the internet and you see I sold it for 50,000, I'm sure I'm gonna get a call from you. You know what I mean?
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live for First Class Sounds, you know who it is, DJ Scream, Big Bank, Baby J. Cam Kirk is here too. It's time for another edition of Big Facts. What's up, people? How everybody feeling?
Man, blessed.
I missed y'all, man.
You missed us? Where we go?
I missed y'all, man.
Where we go?
I don't know, but wherever the hell y'all were truly missed in my heart, man.
Likewise, Jade.
Yes.
Likewise, Jade.
It's a reunion episode or something? Coming back together.
Should just be happening, man. Welcome, Cam Kirk, man. You gonna kick it with us today? I mean, you're familiar with Big Facts.
Yes.
So, we gonna get into whatever we need to get into. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's start with a little bit of bragging rights, man. Who all have you shot for? Who all has Cam Kirk shot for? Like, put some of them names out there because you're very big part of a lot of people's image and their photography and everything like that.
Or you can just say the world minus.
Or the world minus.
We know that you shot for everybody. Like,
yeah, I've been blessed. I've had a blessed career. 9 years doing it. Most notably in music, I shot. I'm known for my work with Gucci Mane, Young Thug, Future, Young Scooter. 21 Savage, Metro Boomin, Ray Shrimmer, Mike Will. Pretty much have had the honor to work with everybody coming out the A, big or small. And then on a company standpoint, which I like to brag about more, it's like Nike, Adidas, Puma, Airbnb.
The big checks.
Yeah. Where the money really at, where you really want to be at. The NBA. Projects like that, I'm definitely super excited about as well.
How you start off? Like, just picking up a camera?
Man, I picked up a camera first because I thought I was going to be a party promoter. I thought I was going to be a concert thrower. So in college, I booked Wiz Khalifa for a concert. It's 2010. And I was really just fucking around, to be honest. Like, I had never done anything in Atlanta. I was just a college student. And I had this opportunity. I booked him. I took out a student loan. And after the concert, like, I was trying to take a picture with him, but my phone was dead. All my friends had left at this time. I was, like, cleaning up the space. And after that, I was just like, man, I'm going to go buy a camera. So next time I do an event, I'm going to have a camera, and I'm going to be able to take a picture with him. Yeah. That's literally as far as I thought about it. And after I did that concert, a lot of local artists started to hit me up, like, yo, who are you? What do you do? So I actually got into managing an artist. And then when I was managing the artist, I was like, shit, I'm going to just use this camera on you. And then from there, I just found a way to make, $50, $100, just shooting him, his friends, other people. And then it just became something that I fell in love with.
For people trying to come up, though, I think the dopest thing is that you created, like, you created that. Like, you went, like, I remember...
He created the culture.
That's what I'm saying. Every time you see Metro, you see him taking the pictures. Like, he didn't ask for no handout. He damn near didn't even talk. Like, I didn't know your name for a long time. I just know homie with the camera, you know what I'm saying? But he made sure he got on the grind.
I used to get him and Metro confused back in the day. Like, for real. Like, that's how instrumental he was in that whole time period and era because he was always there. Like, that shit was crazy.
Nah, I appreciated that. Like, seeing a lot of you all on my come up definitely is special. And I just always love Atlanta for embracing me. Like, just being a kid from out of town. A lot of
Where you from?
I'm from Maryland originally, PG County.
Okay.
So a lot of the times y'all saw me quiet is just because out of respect for the the culture of the scene. I'm not in here to be loud. I'm here to do a job. And I'm here to respect what's going on. Like I always say, as a photographer, it's important to know when to document a moment and when to create a moment. And at the beginning of my career, it was important just to document what I was seeing and not actually try to disrupt or do too much. So, yeah, I was super quiet kid. I wasn't talking at all in them studio sessions. I was just happy to be there and just trying to do my job.
So how did work? Like what they call it? What they we was talking about last time?
NFTs.
I know you got a million of those.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Man, I ain't got into it yet, to be honest, but I'm working on something right now. I don't know, just looking into it, it sounds like something interesting. Because right now, you got to say, I'm a photographer that came up on social media era. So my photos are everywhere on the internet. You know, once I posted to Instagram, it's being ripped by every magazine, posted here. Like, I look at people's phones sometimes. They have a photo I took as a screensaver. And I'm like, I just did not give you that photo. I didn't give you rights for none of that. So the idea of an NFT, for me as a content creator, is something I'm interested in because it's really a way that I can control the rights and control how people are using my work online, which is something that most photographers struggle with to this day. I mean, some of the photos y'all know that's famous that I took, I ain't really make no money off of it besides maybe the day I got paid for doing it or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So the idea of something giving me royalties on a digital use sound amazing to me.
For sure. That's why I brought it up. Like, you got legendary pictures that you can, if you, just say, Vince, you do a photo shoot with somebody, you get them to shoot a single picture and you make that
the NFT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can make a lot of money together. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. But for me, like, I look at myself as also like a leader to a lot of younger photographers and just the community out here in general. So it's important that I know it before I start to just jump out there and say, this is what I'm doing. So I'm in that phase right now of just talking to a bunch of companies and just really understanding the game plan. And then when I have it, I'll be able to pass it down and then do it the right way and show people and then say, all right, this is how you can actually do it. Because it's going to get tricky. I mean, you know, artists don't always understand this NFT stuff. So that's always been a tricky part for photography is like, how do I monetize this? Like, if I take a picture of you today and then tomorrow you go on the internet and you see I sold it for $50,000, I'm sure I'm gonna get a call from you. You know what I mean? Even though technically, in the way it worked, copyright wise, I own it. Like if we really wanted to go to war, I'm gonna probably win in the court of law. But it's tricky. You know what I mean?
Still, like you gotta save that relationship.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't worth it.
I
It's
seen
tricky.
in the email when we did the Lil photo shoot, and you was like, you want to retain the rights.
Yeah, ownership. Yeah.
Yeah. Because,
I mean, that's
for somebody else to use it, like they gotta come see you.
Facts, because it's the third parties. It's really what you do it for.
Yeah.
Because that shoot we just did with Lil One that turned out super fire, he wearing other brands. So say the label want to take, we caught him wearing Versace. Fuck it, we gonna sell this photo to Versace for $1 million. Nah, you can't do that. Nah, that's so you gotta own it in order to be able to protect yourself because they'll just keep monetizing it. You know what I mean? Over and over for years and years and years.
You ain't got nothing.
And you don't get nothing off of it. You know, nothing. Right. To be honest, and you are the artist for real, for that matter. So you do that type of stuff just to make it clear. And then with labels, when you get to the real money and budgets, like that costs money. It's a price for everything. So if you want to own something, that's like a master's for a music artist. Like
exactly.
There's a price for it if you want to own it. But if not, then let's just do this little license deal. You can use it for however long you want. And after that, you know what I mean? You give it back to me, basically.
So how you learn all that shit? Just coming up, like having lawyers and shit coming up through the rank?
Man, mistakes. You know, you learn it first through mistakes, you know, and just seeing the game. As I moved up in the game, I talked to older photographers. You know, I research things. I'm a big fan of just learning as much as I can. But then also it helps that, you know, my best friend is a lawyer. He protects other people's rights. So as we coming up, he learning stuff in law school that's telling me like, yo, you know X, Y? Oh, all right, I ain't know that. Okay, bet. But it's difficult because end of the day, I always tell photographers, you can have all your shit right on paper. You can know your rights. You can know this. If one of these artists take and use your photo, what you gonna do? You gonna sue him? You could try. You won't make no money. You don't have the money to fight against him in court. So it's just tricky. It's tricky because it's all about relationships at the end of the day. So you got to know when to pick and choose your battles. Like I've walked into Urban Outfitters and seen my work like on a shirt. But it was an artist that I'm tight with. So it's kind of like, you know, like, all right, he may not understand how this shit's supposed to go. So if I call him out, it's going to be like, he ain't going to understand it. He going to be like, I paid you for the shoot. Yeah, you paid me for the shoot,
my picture,
but you ain't paid to just go do whatever you want to do with it. Yeah. So especially in Atlanta,
like art, right?
Yeah, Atlanta, they don't understand that. So it's like you really gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, they spend all their money when it got fresh and all this shit. They gonna think, hey, this is my picture. This is my face.
The Cam Kirk photo shoot ain't cheap.
True
so
story.
I respect it. So I pick and choose my battles. I like, you got it. You can use it for that. That's cool. But you're not necessarily supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think, goddamn, you should try to, like, when you do shoots with niggas, you should tell them, like, look, bro, the big niggas, like, bro, you big, bro. This shit, we can make some money out of these pictures.
Yeah.
Cut me in.
Yeah, but it's just tricky. It's tricky because you got these other artists sometimes have so many hands in the pot that they don't even want to acknowledge you. And then also, keep it real, I'm blessed that Atlanta embraced me and I carry myself a certain type of way. But some of these artists don't respect the photographer enough to listen to me talking about I want to do business with them. Like, it's some that see what I really got going on and then be like, all right, that's a good idea. That's a good look. Yeah. But it's still a fight for it. Like, they'd rather do business with somebody else.
Just take the pictures.
Just take the pictures, bro. Keep it moving. So for me, I learned that shit early that it ain't even my job to try to do too much real business with artists. Like, to be honest, I have a whole system where I don't really charge artists. I charge the label and I charge the companies that want to use these artists. But I know this a long time ago, I'll never forget, like, and I love Young Dolph, and I did a shoot for him one day, and it was a spur of the moment. He called me like, yo, pull up, I want to do a shoot at the studio, I need to get some photos. And he pulled up, we did the shoot, and at the end of the shoot, we never talked numbers. At the end of the shoot, he just pulls out some money, he going through his...
Something about Night Dolph.
He like, yo, how much you want? And at that moment, I couldn't tell him, like, I get $10,000 a shoot. Because at that moment, he would have never understood that. Like, it would have just been like you trying me. You know what I mean? So at that moment, I realized, like, it didn't even make no sense to me trying to take your money. I just need your relationship. I just need you to call me. Or
you trying to shoot a real photo
with me,
shoot,
and when your label's involved. So
yeah.
right now, I just said, yo, bro, I don't even want your money. Like, you good. Don't pay me. And I did the shoot for free. And then from there, though, Dolph see me in this love. It was also a chess move for respect, because it's like most of these rappers, no offense to them, it's just how it is. They look at photographers as the nerdy broke niggas, like, because some of them they carry themselves like that.
Have you ever had a run-in?
I'm not gonna move like that.
Right. Have you ever had a run-in with an artist, though, like a bad photo shoot, or somebody try to chump you off, or where you might have had some words or some shit? Like, have you ever had them type of situations?
Never.
Dope.
But I'm mild mannered. Like, if you pissed
Cam
at me,
ain't even the type of nigga to have no words with a nigga.
If you pissed at me, there's something wrong with you. Like, I'm not even because I don't even carry myself like that. So for me, it's all about that. But I play the position. I respect the role. End of the day, it's the industry I'm in. It revolves around the artist. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be stupid and then act like I'm the most important one on this set. Nah, I'm not the most important one on this set. It's the artist. So I'll wait 5 hours if you late. Like, it is what it is. You the artist. You control the court. But in certain ways, I'm not just going to let you just punk me. Y'all, you ain't just going to do me whatever. But I don't put myself out there to get done dirty. You know what I mean? Like, that's the beauty of photography. I tell people, it's like, you can only waste both of our time. You either going to pay me and you get the photo, or we both going to sit here, shoot. You're going to be getting dressed, styled, haircut, and ain't no one going to get no photos. So it's like... there's no way I could get in photography in a certain sense, because you're going to either pay or we both just going to waste time, but you're not going to get the photos and not pay me. It just doesn't work that way, because I won't send the photos. So it's like, it's nothing to talk about. So from that standpoint, it's chill. But when I really switched my business model to not be charging artists, it also just strengthened my relationship with them, because it's like every time they see me, it feels like I'm doing them a favor. But they not understanding, or they might understand and maybe they don't trip on it. I'm monetizing it in 10 other different ways. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the shoot I did with you that people want to book my studio. You know what I mean? Or they want to buy the merch that I sell or sign to my label that I got. It's because of the work we do. So when I learned that, it's just more important to just have artists as your friends or in alliance with you than be trying to charge them for what? They don't want to pay you. They don't want to pay nobody if they don't got to. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
How did you get good at photography? Like, because you said that wasn't your thing. Like, did you study certain shit, or how did you get good at it? Because there's a lot of photographers. Like, that's the other thing I was gonna ask you too. Do you feel like it's a crowded space? Because there's plenty of people with cameras, but they're not photographers. They just niggas with cameras. Yeah.
Well, I had to learn early on that photography is a skill first, and then there's an art form second. So once you unmaster the skill, that's like music. Like, you want to know how to make a song, and then you can start to put your own swag on it for the most part, or you know other areas. So at the beginning, I was just shooting. I was just bullshitting, to be honest. Like, a lot of the photos you've seen, like even like the famous photo I took of Gucci with the gun. It's in black and white. It's in black and white because I ain't know how to edit photos in color. Like, you know, like it was like, so I wasn't necessarily just doing it on purpose. I was just like, shit, when I turn it black and white, it look good. But in color, it don't really look that good because the skin tone is like, I didn't really know what I was doing. So to be honest, I struggled a lot at the beginning. I missed a lot of pivotal moments that I could have really captured and really made movies out of because I didn't really know what I was doing. So once I kind of figured it out, like, or got exposed to other photographers and saw the quality of their work, I just started to try to figure it out. So I watched a lot of videos. Like, I'll watch behind the scenes of like photographers I'm into, and I'll freeze the camera and see, okay, how he shoot. He shot from this angle. He was crouching. He used this camera. I'll be studying stuff like that. So then from there, I just started shooting as much as I could and just continue to get better. But for me, it was always about quality first. Just get a good quality photo, and then people respect that. Make it look clear. And then from there, you can add your own little spin or flair to it, for sure.
So just being around the culture and just being around this shit, studios, traveling, whatever the case is, what's some of the craziest shit that you done witnessed or encountered? Like, you ain't got to say who, but like some shit that you was like, oh man, this is...
I've witnessed a lot of like legendary stuff, to be honest, like moments that are just wow, just being in the right place at the right time. But that's kind of where I always felt like the universe was leading me to
like,
where
you mean
I'm
like
at.
studio sessions or
studio sessions, encounters. Like, I was there like the day Mike Will met Ray Sherman. Like, how did I happen to be there that day with my camera? You know, it's like, that's mad random. You know, the day Metro met Meek Mill for the first time and Thug met Meek for the first time and they recorded a record. Like, I just happened to be the one there that day. So I've been able to witness a lot of crazy stuff like that. And I think that's the most inspiring part about the job as a photographer is honestly watching the way the music industry in Atlanta collaborates with each other. That's like a big part of my business plan also comes from that. Because I'm not seeing, you know, Thug and Future exchanging money back and forth when they do these verses. They doing the verses and they figuring it out on the back end. And that's kind of how I took my approach to photography. It's like, what I look like tapping they pockets right on the spot. Like, let's just create, let's make some dope shit, and then on the back end, we're going to figure that out.
And that always like renders a better vibe when you're not trying to like handle the business up front, and then you build that relationship and do all of that on the back end.
100%. And I learned that. So trying to just think of moments. I mean, I done witnessed, you know, the famous video I put out that went viral, like coming back from the road with Young Scooter at 7 a.m, going in a brick factory and seeing Gucci boxing. Like what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like, why is he sitting in the middle of the living room with his shirt off just boxing? Like, so just funny moments like that. Like, what the fuck is going on in here? To just, like I said, just crazy ass sessions or people you wouldn't expect are cool or in the same room together recording or doing, like, I've witnessed stuff like that, and I've been just blessed to get that access through, you know, so many artists to witness this stuff. But I definitely have seen some wild shit and some legendary shit for real.
So what's up with the more collective? What is it?
Collective Gallery.
Collective Gallery, yeah.
So Collective Gallery is another one of my business ventures. It's the newest one, but it's basically again taking inspiration from what I learned in the music industry, and saying like, how come a music artist could be successful, you know, did good in his career, and then he could start a label and then, you know, kind of pyramid scheming or bringing other people up underneath him through the same way. And it's like, it just got me to thinking like, why are they the only artists that kind of do that? You know what I mean? There are other art forms that have success, have notoriety. Why can't they just basically take their blueprint and duplicate it onto 3 other people and then get a cut of what they do? So Collective Gallery is my label. It's a photography-based label where basically we go in and we sign other photographers and we manage their career, we monetize their career, we take their career, blow them up, but then also they sign to me, so it's like a label. So the fun part about Collective Gallery is I get to kind of run around like I'm QC or something else, but we doing it with photographers. Cameras. And we have fun with it, and it's the first of its kind. So when we put that out, like obviously I'm an artist signed to it, so all my work now is a part of the Collective Gallery. We got 3 other artists. We got John Cannon, he's 21 Savage photographer. He shot the Savage Mode cover. We got Skrill Davis, he's an upcoming, you know, amazing photographer. He just did He's actually directing too, but he did Mulatto's beatbox freestyle. He directed that and shot all the photos for that. And then we got a new artist named Jalen Amir, who's kind of like a mixed medium artist. He does like photography, but he also paints over the work as well, and his work is incredible. And then we signed a few more artists that we actually got on contract now, but it's exciting. It's super dope.
He paint over the picture?
Yeah, I had to show you some of his shit. It's crazy. You do some next level shit, to be honest. Damn. He's fire. He's young. He's like 20 years old. He's going to blow up crazy.
Joining the Big Facts conversation as well as the one and only Sonny Digital has stepped in. Shouts to Quez, the world famous Quez, Travis Porter up in here. What's up, Sonny, man? We giving flowers to dope creators today. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are two of the dopest creators.
I gotta give y'all flowers on the walk-in, man.
Yeah.
Y'all doing y'all thing. I've been telling her. I done never seen y'all like together, but y'all doing y'all thing.
Absolutely,
bro. Like I be
Thanks,
saying,
Sonny.
I be locked in, and y'all did it from the ground up. Y'all got the Ciroc shit going now.
Yeah.
We're doing a little something.
Going on, man.
Little something.
I see it, man. I see it and I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all doing y'all thing, man.
Doing a little something. We were talking to Cam about some of the many of names that he worked with. A lot of people might not know, so we won't make them hip. But let them know, like Sonny Digital, you got a lot of hits. Let them know some of these people. Name some of the hits. Give us about 5 or 10.
Like, cut the modesty and pop your shit right now. Like,
Man,
for real.
I just, honestly, I be forgetting.
Oh, man. Okay, let's remind
What's the first one?
Future, same damn.
We can go down.
Future,
like
same damn time, right?
Racks on Racks was the first one.
Racks on Racks.
That was
Okay.
the first one.
Yeah,
That's what opened up the doors. And right after that, we did same.
You got
Damn Time.
birthday song,
Birthday
Chains
song.
and Yay.
Yeah, and then after that, we did the McConan
Up.
Tuesday.
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
We did a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't gonna lie, like it'd be so hard for me to name off the accolades though, because when we was taking these shots and doing all this stuff, it was like it wasn't for what it is today. Like I had tweeted some shit like a couple weeks ago. Like when you're doing legendary shit, you never know you're doing that shit until like afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Until you look back on it and see what was the impact on everybody else. Like when I was like really just in it, bro, we was in it, just having fun. So I never really looked back on my accolades like on some, man, look what I got or look what I did. You know what I'm saying? Because
But it had to feel good when you got your first plaque.
It felt good getting my last plaque.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That shit always a good feeling.
That shit always
getting
them trophies.
You see that shit come to your front door. That you know what them jewel boxes look like, man.
Yeah.
Real. That's always a good feeling. Like I'm not gonna lie, getting those felt a lot better than me just talking about it and shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that I ain't even got to talk about. Like when I got all my plaques in my studio, when people come in there, they just be amazed and shit though. You know, I ain't really got to do too much talking at that point. You know. But
let's keep it real though. Do you feel like sometimes, and I think we had this conversation, and do you feel like sometimes people leave you out of the conversation of Atlanta's great producers? Because people will be around and they'll name names and I have to throw your name. Don't forget Sonny.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody doing their thing.
Salute to everybody, bro. You know, like, but of course though, I know that that's just how it is though. But I feel like that's just like the type of person I am though. Where like I'm not gonna sound forgettable though, but I do just be in the cut, just doing what I need to do and stuff though. You know, but like I seen like the little picture going around with the little Mount Rushmore with all the producers and shit on it, and you know I'm gonna be a real nigga about it. So I seen it. I believe it was Metro, Sizzle. They had a blank space and they had Pierre on there, and they was talking about the early 2010s. I was like, man, they already started off on the wrong foot by like throwing Pierre in that mix though, because he didn't come out that early. Like
it was like 15 for Pierre, right?
He came out a little later and stuff though, so that was already kind of wrong right there. Though. I was like, man, y'all should have. It would have been of a respectable look to have probably like Lex or somebody on there who was like really like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you and Lex or you and Spins or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that.
Like, I wouldn't even necessarily throw myself in there because it was a lot of us too. Even Mike Will. I was like, Mike Will.
I don't give a fuck. I would.
You know how long we've been rocking for real, like forever. Like before I had shit going.
Yeah.
But like even Mike Will though, like it was a lot of us that came out.
Yeah, so basically we need to put some more heads on the mountain.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about taking it. It was a good idea. I seen that picture online with the mural and shit. Though. I was like, shit, I might go get that shit put on, go have somebody painted on one of these walls and shit though, but the right way though, with everybody's face supposed to be on it and shit though. Like it's a wall that you can rent out. They do murals on over there on Northside Drive where the Water Boys be at right there. It's a big ass wall. I had thought about it like yesterday. I was like, I might just just rent it out for like a month and paint the little shit on that shit, you know what I'm saying? And do it the right way. I wasn't even gonna tell nobody I was gonna do it though. I was just gonna just do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this how it's supposed to be.
How long you grinding before you caught that hit?
Shit, bro. Before, I started making beats when I was like 12, 13. So from all the way up until I was like 19 and shit, it was grind though. But you know, coming in so young like that, which I be trying to like tell like these young kids, and I feel like they listening now, it don't seem so much of a grind. It's like most of a hobby though, because it wasn't nothing I had to pay for at the time. I was still my mom and shit though, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no overhead and shit. So it was a hobby. Like so when other niggas be out there playing basketball or my brother and them play the video game and shit though, my hobby would be making beats. So it didn't seem like a grind at the time though. When it became a grind is when you get your hit.
Yeah.
That's when it become a grind, when this shit get real, bro.
Now it's your job.
Now you gotta keep it up.
Now you gotta keep this shit up. That's really the hard part. Everybody be crying about getting in and shit though, but shit, maintaining this shit is like, I ain't gonna say the hardest part though, but niggas be forgetting that part though. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta maintain this shit. Like once you get a hit, you gonna need another one. Once you get another hit, you gonna need another one. Once you get another hit, you gonna need another one. You know what I'm saying? This shit like you gotta prove yourself constantly though. A lot of
Shit like
shit,
crack.
On God. On God.
Nigga trying to get them hits.
On God, trying to get them fucking hits, bro. And then when that money, you know, your lifestyle changed when that money start coming in too.
And then you create a what you call it? You create something for yourself. You create the way people look at you now.
Sonny
came here with them Cuban Jubans. So goddamn.
I'm only doing it.
Stop doing this. Like
I'm doing this humbly. I've been.
Nah, but I'm saying, but you done set the bar for yourself though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't go smaller than this now. You know what I'm saying? I do that intentionally for myself too though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like shit. This chain I went and bought, this shit was expensive as hell, but it's like shit. I gotta get back to work now. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit wasn't shit. Get back in the studio. Soon as I bought this motherfucker, the first place I went, straight to the studio. Ain't got no clue.
Inspiration.
I'm like, hey, inspiration to make that money. I'm like, okay, this shit, you know, all this shit costs though. But like I said, like really maintaining all this shit, your lifestyle, like that's really the hard part though when you get into this shit though. You know, like.
So this is what I want to know. So like, you know, like a lot of like top tier producers such as yourself are like studio junkies. They stay in the studio, whatever. But you go out, you know what I'm saying? I see you at night often. You know what I'm saying? And you do like, you move around and like you are like a lot of different places. So how does that being out and like being around and actually being on the scene, how does that kind of like bolster your creativity?
All right, being out on the scene, that for sure, like, it helps out the creativity, though. But when I'm out, honestly, like, it's bigger than being a producer. It's branding yourself.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
for sure.
I go out, show my face, let people know that I'm a real person. Because there's a lot of people that don't even know Sonny Digital a real person. They think that's a computer.
There's like a little moniker or a tag.
I do all that. You know, it's all branding and stuff. You know, so people see my face, put a face to the name and shit, though.
Right.
You know, like. And I've been doing that though, and I just enjoy going out. I'm like I'm a people person, but I just be cooling. You know what I'm saying? So I do like to be out. You know, so but like me, like going on trips, going to LA, going like to anywhere. You know, I take all that, like what I see in my experiences and stuff, and I kind of just translate it through the music and stuff. Like that's why I kind of do got to travel a lot to make good music. You know. Like I got to see certain things, be exposed to certain things, feel a certain type of way. You know, when I'm at home, I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? So. It's easy to work here, but you know, I ain't gonna say burnt myself out being here though, but everything here, you know, my life here, you know what I'm saying? So like shit, it ain't just the studio no more. I'm 30 now, so it's like shit, I got a kid and shit though. I got my own studio that, you know, I gotta uphold too, you know what I'm saying?
You still got the same spot? Punts? Because that's the next question I want to ask everybody. Like, how important is it to find the right spot to work out of? Like you got a legendary spot. You still at that spot?
No.
Damn. You know them the hardest Sonny Digital beats you ever gave me in the world. That's whatever was going on in that spot. I never went in, but I remember he came outside and gave me 10 beats and goddamn.
Cam know about it. He shot a video in there for me and Q a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
a lot of hits.
I got kicked out that motherfucker, bro.
I imagine.
Damn. Crazy shit though, bro. I wasn't even there. Somebody shot a gun in the crib and it went through the floor, through the bottom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like.
So it wasn't none of your bullshit. It was just.
It wasn't. Look, my mama worked in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
That's the only job I had too. She had hired me to work there and shit, right?
Yeah.
And we were just basically, it was easy. I ain't had to go clock in and go back home, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So we had the shit on lock. All my homies stayed on the same block. My mom was getting all of us in and shit though. But shit, all that shit, it was too many people, And like I said, when that shit happened, I wasn't even at home and shit. I didn't even find out the shit happened till the next morning. To the police was at the door. I'm like, what the hell happened? I'm like, somebody shot through the floor. I'm like, shit.
Rest in peace to Sunny old spot. A lot of legendary moments.
Club Digital turned up though.
You know about Club Digital. Club Digital is the new spot though right now. I'm getting it redone right now actually. Backwood's coming in and redoing the studio for me right now. Not the studio, but the club spot in the back.
That's fire.
So,
what made you choose your spot? What is it called? A collective? What do you call your spot?
My spot, Camp Kirk Studios.
Camp Kirk Studios, the joint by Magic City. What made you choose that spot? When did you know like this is gonna be the spot?
Man, to be honest, that spot was given to me. Ironically. So before I opened the studio, I had a name for myself, but I wasn't really making that much money. So I never really felt like I could actually go to a commercial place and get my own space. I wasn't really ready for that.
To make it make sense.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. I ain't have the studio business like that. I was making a little bit of money. I think I was still probably even traveling with WAP and people at times. So I wasn't really doing it like that. But I met a guy who had the space. He has basically the real estate I got in that building. He had it before I had it. And he was trying to open up a recording studio on one side, and he had an extra room, and he was like, yo, I'll give you this extra room for free if you gonna do your photo shoots out here, bring artists,
bring the niggas,
and they gonna see my spot, and then we gonna be lit. So I was like, shit, if it don't cost me nothing, there's no risk.
Right.
Go do it, like whatever.
I wear the keys.
So, let's do it. So I used to have a small room over there. It was super small compared to what we got now. And
you got the whole floor now.
Yeah, he had the big side. And, me and my boy Keenan, who's actually in here, we actually opened up the studio together. And he never opened up his studio side. Like, I think he just underestimated what it cost or whatever the case may be. So for the first 5-6 months, I was kind of just trapping out of there as like a private space. And then I came in there one day and we were getting evicted because he never paid rent ever. So then I was just like, what is going on in here? But luckily, though,
tricked you into your
right. Yeah, I'm like,
tricked you into your
facts.
Real shit to your desk.
Facts, because the building landlord was like, we looked your name up. And they could, you could find articles about me at that time. I just wasn't really making no bread like that.
I can't leave now.
And then they was just like, they was like, we think you do good business. We see you come here all the time. And they felt like I got tricked. So they was like, we feel bad for you. So we'll just turn the whole lease over to you right now. So they ain't check my credit. They ain't check my income. They ain't check nothing. It was just like, you can afford it. You keep it. So shit, it was like a blessing. Because then I just took over the whole space. And I just bet on myself, like, all right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it the right way. And we're going to actually get people in here. We're going to sell the studio time. And here we are, 3.5, years later. We do 600 appointments a month in there. We're the most booked space in Atlanta. Or in the world, if you really ask me. But I stick to the A. But, like, literally, there's 600 shoots going in there every month. And everybody's in there. Every artist you could think of as well, big or small. So it's a blessing to now be like a staple, you know what I mean? And to have that, to lock it down, but I got it on some definitely God work. You know what I mean?
Salute to Cam. I ain't gonna lie. I remember seeing he brought me over there a long time ago. When we first got it. When the buddy still had the studio over there. And just see where it's at now. I'm like, bro, this shit crazy.
It's mind blowing.
Crazy. I'm like, the boy got the whole building down there on the slick,
Nah, it's a blessing.
And I'll never see anybody else, any other humans in there ever.
Right.
Whenever I go
That's
there.
his shit.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to feel.
I like Cam. He be on some boss shit though. He might be. He be there, but he don't be there.
Yeah. Nah, I gotta be that way. Cause at first I was in there just running this shit myself, and then I'm just like, all right, this ain't the look. Cause then people just gonna underestimate you. Like, you can't be your own worker. So then I started investing. I got 21 employees right now across all my businesses. So it's like, now I know how to delegate, and I'd rather just pay you than me even try to work the same job. I'd rather just give you the job, and I can sit back and do this in the middle of a work day. You know what I'm saying? Like, my office still running. They still there doing whatever they got to do. So when I learned that, I just learned the power of delegation. And being a boss or whatever it takes with the true meaning behind it. And, you know, finding ways to duplicate yourself, because I couldn't run that studio with all these appointments, still be a photographer traveling, and have my label. It wouldn't make sense.
How you deal with the days, like we could sit here now and everybody grinding to get to a certain point, but how you deal with the days, the broke days? Because a lot of people, when we trying to give them game and shit like that, they'll be like, well, it's easy for y'all because y'all ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we was broke before, you know what I'm saying? But how do y'all deal with the broke times, or how did you deal with the broke times to get to where you at?
Man, so for me, I never saw the blueprint that led me to have money when it came to photography. Like, 'cause I didn't know no photographers with bread or with money doing it. So money wasn't a motivation. It was just about making a lifestyle for myself or just being able to live. So I never had money pressure on myself back then, because I was just like, shit, if I can afford an apartment, I can stay in Atlanta, I can do this, I can do that, I'm good. So it really wasn't until I started making money that money starts to become, make money. Let's make some more money like that.
Right.
So at the beginning, for me, I'm low maintenance. I'm low maintenance to this day. Like, I don't move around too crazy. So as long as I can do what I got to do. So back then, it was dollar menu food. I was blessed to travel with artists, so sometimes the artists would get me food. I didn't really have no pressure. I was more excited about the work we were doing. Like, my happiest days were still, like Sonny said, in that spot. You know, the work we were doing, seeing ourselves on TV for the first time, like things of that nature just was happy days still to this day. So for me, it ain't never been about money, so maybe it's a little different for me, because I didn't really get into an industry where it's like,
Why is it like that, though? Why is some of your, I hate this, why are some of the best days the broke days? Why is it like that?
You're trying to get out from being
There ain't
broke.
no pressure.
It ain't no pressure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The bar ain't been raised yet.
There ain't no
raised.
pressure.
That's a fact.
When the pressure on, it's on.
Right.
But I'm gonna be for real though. Real nigga shit though. Niggas just need to get jobs.
We preach. That's the big fact. Bible.
You just get a job, bro. Like I had
But
to
nigga don't want
like,
it,
bro.
Nigga want to be Sonny Digital and Cam Kirk. They don't want to get a job,
shit,
bro.
I mean,
They want to do it overnight.
That's true. We talk
man,
about
let's snap
that.
into reality though, man. That shit ain't happening overnight, man. You know, it might happen for
It might or might not happen.
You know, but for the most part though, I had the conversation with Mike. 'Cause I'm like, bro, I was thinking about signing like all these people, artists, producers, and everything though. But everybody started looking at how I live my life and think they life supposed to be lived like that too. And shit though. And I'm like, hey Mike, why I'm supposed to tell these niggas, man? These niggas think they supposed to have money and shit. He like, tell you niggas to get a job. Like, I'm like,
Make beats
like,
when you get off, nigga.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, I bet. I like shit. I'm like, okay, that makes sense though.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get your ass a job.
Nigga don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear
They don't want to hear it though.
Nah.
But at the time when we was broke though, we didn't want to hear. Ain't nobody really want to go through what they had to go through and shit though. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this shit, man. Everybody be looking at this shit like it's easy way to get here, bro. This shit, bro, you gotta put your work in, bro. And we still ain't done. We still at the beginning, I feel. You know?
Nah, most definitely. But I think it's just social media just obviously just distorts everyone.
The end result.
Mindset. It's like, you know, if you really just look at the math and this stuff, you can Google how many people in America make $100,000 a year. It's less than 10%. Like, you know, it's like the numbers are low. So it's like, why do you just assume you just supposed to automatically be rich or do this? So it's like, when people understand those things, they realize they put less pressure on themselves. But I think it's just false realities of like people thinking you're supposed to be a millionaire. That's what success
social
is.
Media, bro. Like,
yeah, that's not success. Success isn't $1 million. Like, because if that's the case, then that percentage even lower. It's probably how many percent of people are millionaires? It's probably
success is not a million. What you think success is?
Success is happiness and you being able to do what you want to do on this earth.
That's real.
To the fullest ability of what you are. So if I made $80,000, you couldn't tell me I wasn't successful. Like if that's what I wanted to do, I wake up every day happy. That's what I'm supposed to do.
There's a lot
and that's success to me. But I think everybody got their own.
Sure.
Yeah, everybody got their own.
Everybody got their own thing.
For sure.
But I think so many people put money in the same boat as success, and I think that if more younger people just would separate those two, money could be part of your success, but it shouldn't be success. Shouldn't be your definition of success. It just put less pressure on yourself. Like people be losing their mind trying to make money. Like it's crazy.
It's hard to preach that with social media though. I ain't gonna lie. Like these little niggas is. In hindsight, looking from where we looking now, we see reality though. But like, man, when these little niggas see niggas with loads of money and shit though. When we talking about that percentage and shit though, about how many people having that money, that's the people that's on paper though. They seeing everybody that's they seeing niggas off paper.
Right.
Like the
that's
nigga,
right.
Nigga 2 doors down from me, like having blocks of money. Like, hey, I'm doing it, you doing it. We on the same block, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like that what really going on.
Shit
like
no black and white.
That's a fact.
That's what we see. The niggas who shit on black and white, them niggas on they not online doing that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody that we see is come on, they
that's
getting
a
how
fact.
they live
That's
right
a
now.
fact.
So it's like how you said though, really is that social media when niggas see it like I said, that's why I don't even really I don't really deal with artists like as far as like new artists anymore though, unless they know what the fuck going on and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like a nigga gonna look at another rapper situation and think his shit supposed to be like that.
What you mean, like deal with? You talking about like sign them or send them beats or what?
Well, sign them. When you essentially sign anybody to you, they down there be like, it's like you adopting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
oh God,
I'm your daddy now type shit though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like dang,
that's
bro.
how they look to you to do everything.
Oh God,
Everything your fault.
Everything my fault. And when it's
and
good,
everything is your responsibility.
Everything
whatever happened good, they did. Whatever happened bad, they did.
Exactly. They did it on their own when it's all good. Yeah, no help. Soon shit fuck up. Damn, Sonny. Then nigga Sonny had me fucked up. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, but it just how that shit. How they
what artists you
shit.
had that made you?
This nigga here, man.
Oh man. See, look, I can't. He ain't signed to me, so I can't. You know, I can't talk about him.
What he do though?
Man, he got ahead of himself. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody
Got too big for his britches.
Basically, bro.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all one situation. You
had a couple. I had a
whole lot. I'm gonna tell y'all one situation though. So when I had first got my studio, Club Digital and shit though, I was like, I really got it to. I got my studio so I can goddamn go to the labels. Like, I got a studio, I got artists, cut me the check, bro. We can record here. You know what I'm saying? We can. You know what I'm saying? So it was an easy play because I already got my situation with Atlantic and shit. So I'm like, all I gotta do is get y'all high here. It don't cost me to record y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got everything right here. You know what I'm saying? We can make a situation and shit. So boom. I was like, all right, so I got 4 artists. 2 of them was my friends. 2 of them was two other randoms that I was like, okay, y'all kind of fight with this shit or whatever though.
Yeah.
So my 2 friends and shit though. Matter of fact, this nigga Bo had a show. We all went down to Panama. We went to Panama, right? And so when he had a show, if I had a show, we'll bring probably like two of the artists or two and another 2 at another show or something like that. Just kind of split up it so it don't be 4 artists going on one show and shit. So we'll bring them out and shit though, let them do their thing though. You know, like niggas ain't. That's exposure for your ass. Like nigga, you ain't had no show tonight. Like nobody had nothing going on. Like we making this shit go on right now though. So come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, do your shit though. So I don't know why one of my artists flexed to the other artist like he got paid for the show.
Oh,
What?
So it wasn't the friend that flexed to the random nigga or the random nigga that flexed to the friend?
No, it was the friend that flexed to the random nigga. That's what made it even seem more legit because, you know, they like... Oh,
they already know, like, you the favorite nigga, so, like, of course you gonna get the money first.
Exactly,
and,
but ain't nobody get paid for no show. Only person that got paid for the show was him.
Yeah.
We was all coming out on some like, hey, man, we got this going on. We gonna bring it. He the only one that got paid for the show. Ain't nobody get bust down for nothing. We all driving down on our own dime and shit, though. So my friend gonna tell the other artist that he got paid for the show. For what reason? I don't know. But it started some internal shit, though, and the artist got mad at me. Made a diss song about me and shit though.
Damn.
Bro, but
did the random nigga ever like approach you and talk it out like a man?
All right, so look, that was the whole thing. I was like, I didn't even know you had this undercover pressure with me and shit though. Like until they start telling me. And so later on down the road, I'm such a cool nigga. I'm like, I ain't really tripping because you don't really understand it though. But I ain't gonna really fuck with you like on that level again though. But he came to his senses and came and chopped it up with me as a grown man.
But by then it was too late.
After the diss record?
After the, I don't know.
After the diss record,
I don't know if he put it out or not though. But it was just the fact that it was made though. I'm like,
it's too late.
It's on your heart.
Did nothing to you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that be the whole thing, bro. Nigga, I ain't got nothing. You
give up on artists?
Not really. A nigga just gotta know what's going on. At this point too, I'm putting my foot down. Hey, I'm not your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go get you a job if you need some money, bro. Until this shit work, bro. Like, be a real nigga about this shit. Like,
So when you sign an artist, you ain't gonna give him shit.
You get Sonny Digital beats,
bro. Hey, look, bro. when you come with Sonny, bro, you can go anywhere. We can go anywhere in the world, bro. I can go in any studio.
But this shit different. Now these niggas need some money.
That's
If you fired, no, you just gotta get you a fire nigga.
Now look,
It's already ready to go.
But look, getting money right now ain't hard, bro. It ain't hard, bro. Like it don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter if it's black or white. If it's black or white or documented or undocumented, get your motherfucking money, bro. We all had to get this shit out the mud, bro. I'm not about
saying. So you saying they come sign to you? Hold up, let's break this part.
That nigga might want to wear chrome heart jeans too.
I think I did yesterday. Shit. I think I did motherfuckers yesterday and I still got them on. Man, come on, man.
Hey, son.
This 10 years, man. 10 years later, I just got my chrome hearts.
I'm hot. I done got my shit. I got 200,000, 100,000 followers. I'm hot.
Yeah.
Signing. You come to me and say you want to sign me.
Now,
what I'm supposed to sign?
All right, now, boom. If it's that type of a situation where it ain't too much, I got to build up. Yeah, I'm coming in. I know how to handle the business, though. Now, bro, okay, you right here. I'm going to get you some money. I'm going to give you some money, bro.
You saying like you just meet a nigga like try to take it from zero a little. Zero rapper.
It's
You asking about the advance. You asking if that. He asking that. He asking how you paying him on the spot.
Let me give you a good example, though. So, you know CEO Trill?
Yeah. That's my boy.
So I've been CEO Trill.
He does a lot of stuff with Gunna.
He coming up.
He fired.
Yeah.
We've been on you.
Yeah.
He a rapper. Cam been on this nigga just as long as
He
me.
be in Copper Cop with us.
Okay.
Cool as hell, like, but he kind of buzzing right now though. But I've been knowing this nigga from Metro introduced me to him probably like 10 years ago type shit though. You know what I'm saying? At the crib, and the nigga came. That nigga had so much money that day, bro. He was just buying beats from everybody and shit, though, bro. He was OJ the Juice Man was in that motherfucker, bro, and he bought a verse from OJ and shit, bro. On some shit was crazy that day, but
crazy.
But so with him, when he started recently bubbling and shit, though, I had reached out to him. I reached out to him 10 years ago, like I was gonna fuck with him just off the fact that he had bought so many beats from me, though, and I just fucked with his music and shit, though. Mm-hmm. So and he ain't had shit going on. We was the fuel and flame behind what the fuck he had going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so at that time, I wanted to fuck with him and shit, though. What that ended up happening, the nigga had got shot the fuck up and shit, though, and kind of like, he had got shot and kind of like just fell off the scene a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like the music shit wasn't a priority at that point.
At that point, yeah. So now he come back on the scene, and like when I had started to see it, though, I had reached out to him. I was like, hey, bro, like, what's up? Let's work out a situation and shit. When niggas start like kind of bubbling and shit, though, you know, they got everybody on their line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their line. So it's like sometimes I can't even compete as far as like financially with whatever a label or anybody gonna give you though, because honestly, I'm not about to give a nigga 50,000 or whatever thousand because on some shit though, bro. If we gonna do any work and if it get to that level and shit though, you know how much I could charge you for a beat. You know what I'm saying? So we could pan this shit out though, like where it's gonna be like, all right, shit, how much you want? Shit, I can give you this and that and beats. If you want,
probably need to sign producers.
That, but I mean,
rap niggas, these niggas want some dope.
They do, but they don't even know what the fuck they want, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but they gonna because them niggas.
What's the entry?
Like, I'm saying,
what's the entry level?
I'm fucked.
All right, hold on. All right.
Ain't doing that.
So Bank, I gotta ask you now, cause you got your label.
Yeah.
So when you signed these niggas and shit though, you gave them a bag and shit.
Nah, who?
Trouble.
Nah, I ain't get them niggas shit. We came up together. We were brothers. It was a family. So we all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So what would you do?
We
now?
ain't never do no paperwork or none of that shit.
You see,
this a family.
All right, see that different now.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm talking about like as a business. I'm Sonny Digital.
What would you? How would you do it right now? Because
signing these niggas.
Why not?
He doesn't want to be the daddy.
I got three young niggas that I'm fucking with. But this already what it is. They already having their own paper. They already doing their thing. I can't. I'm doing big facts.
I'm looking.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking for that.
Hey, look, Lil one. I'm a problem child. And Lil Unky.
We see. I see all of them doing their thing too.
Other than that,
but look, it's not that many of them though. And I'm looking for that though. I want niggas who kind of doing their thing though, but understand they do need a little more too though. Like they gonna need like a Mike Will to come in and
a nigga ain't
Sonny come in.
Sign though.
Why not?
Because signing come with, a nigga want to make it look like when he signed, like sign.
What is some guaranteed though? What am I? Hold up. Okay,
what's
we
wrong with
understand
signing,
you got these beats, but everybody got beats.
Not Sonny Digital beat.
It don't matter though, but everybody
listen to what I'm saying. How niggas thinking.
But look,
But I'm trying to explain to him how niggas thinking. Though.
But look, that's cool. A nigga can think that all I got is beats, but no, I'm really
all you got is beats. But niggas like, bro, I can wait.
No, niggas.
How niggas feeling like, bro? I'm gonna just wait my time out. Like,
no, but
niggas lock in for nothing.
But
you know, a rapper worst fear though is like signing and then being broke. I think that's what it is.
Have a nigga somewhere.
They don't want to sign and be broke.
If you sign one, you know
what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest shit. Like once I sign, I should be straight. That ain't real. That ain't reality, but that's how they think.
I fuck what you saying. I'm gonna tell you on some real shit. If you sign a nigga like this today and he blow up, and then it's time for y'all to bust his money up, you gonna want your money for your beats, your publishing. Alright, then he gonna be a nigga that's gonna be on Big Fat saying you some bullshit. Cause you ain't get a nigga shit from the rip.
Alright, well look. Alright, so look. Nah.
Like they ain't give me shit. He ain't give me shit.
I did it all on my own.
But not
like what else?
Hey, but look, bro. Look, this the whole thing though.
Why wrong though?
Nah, you right. But this alright, so boom. My whole thing too, for real, like I wasn't on some goddamn it's situations that I was even having with my friends. I'm like, bro, it's certain niggas that I don't want to really even sign because I see them being bigger than what I can offer them right now at this moment, and they gonna get business savvy in a minute and understand that whatever I offer them, it probably was gonna be some bullshit, but it was fitting for the time though. Or what you was in though, you know what I'm saying? So I understand we're out of that time now, but it was the situation that we had was fitting for that time and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no fuck nigga though. It's like shit. I believed in you. Like shit. We believed in each other. Like you know, you gotta be. You gotta be.
Niggas but you gotta think about it. That's coming from nothing together.
Yeah,
but you got something. That's how niggas look at that like.
But that was
you got something already, bro. I ain't finna go sign no nigga look at all this shit.
But look,
every day you got on, you pull up in the big ass bitch. Hell no, nigga.
Nah, that's why you gotta
turn me up.
Inspiration, man. Inspiration, man.
They definitely gonna look at
inspiration.
You
finna build a hater.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Don't you finna build a hater, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, look, that cool. We gonna build haters all around us when you doing your thing.
But you don't want to be in business with them.
Bro, look, man, you don't think these big companies in business with niggas that hate them?
Bro,
don't give a fuck, man. Like, what?
That's real.
It's real. Hey, look, it's different though. But now the biggest difference though with me and them is I actually be on the ground with these niggas though. Still though, them niggas be in the office and shit though. So. Honestly, they mad at a whole label and they don't even know who they mad at. When these niggas get mad, they know they can get mad directly at something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on the ground with them, but shit, I might need to just.
So you can't even take that chance. You can't even take that chance. Just keep doing the beat, get some producers.
He could do it. He could do it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Why you don't do management deal?
I thought about that too.
Where it don't come with it, you don't necessarily got the pressure to advance. So then we gonna make it together.
My life, you really is a nigga daddy, but my life in your hand.
In a certain sense though, and you right though, I was like, my whole thing right now, like, you know, I'm dealing with producers. Like I really fuck with them because I can get through them. I can talk and I can make this shit make sense to them. I can show them this whole shit, how this shit go. I can show them, I can break this shit down. As an artist and shit though, I know a little bit, but as far as like how they be feeling this shit though, I'm kind of oblivious to that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no artist. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to look at it like these niggas nowadays at least.
Let me get that water right there too.
these niggas nowadays like at least want to get like a Hellcat and a condo out of the situation.
That's what I'm saying. A rapper don't want to be broke. A rapper don't want to be broke. Like a producer might sign.
Nigga starter kid.
I'm giving out Hellcats. Come on, sign me. Man. I'll take you straight to the dealership. Pick which one you want, man. That's all it take, man, for you.
Niggas want to be inspired, not off your shit, off knowing I'm finna go outside and jump in that. Let's go. I'm finna make a banger.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah, because there's too many these young niggas turning they turning their niggas up.
Nah, that's a fact.
That
though.
shit over with. Like, that crab shit starting to go out the door. Like,
nah, facts, though.
These young niggas out there, getting these young niggas, okay, you did turn you up, put you out, we finna get some meetings.
All right, but Bank, though, you gotta look still from my end, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, bro, I see you at most spots. I see you at Mike Will's spot more than anything, bro. Yeah. When I walk in his spot, I'm inspired, bro. Yeah. I'm like, oh, man, he got these two artists, really a whole platoon, but Sway Lee and goddamn Jimmy. I'm like, you ain't about to tell me I can't have no motherfucking artist, bro, or I shouldn't, bro, because I'm like, what they doing over there? I'm like, I need to find that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if I find?
He signed them.
He found them from the mud, though. Like,
I know. I was there.
Tupelo,
I know.
Nigga had nothing going on. That shit was a blessing for all them.
That's what I need. I need a nigga who Nigga said, hey man, my whole slogan, hey, you looking for a blessing?
I don't even think they make them type of niggas no more.
Them niggas don't exist no more, man.
But I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
a blessing. That's an out the blue blessing. I'm saying, like,
So-
you see a young nigga out of hood, okay, shout out Reddit. Finna go get. You know, you got some little young niggas out here who turn, like, that's all they need is a Sonny Digital to stamp. Like, fuck that. We finna goddamn be brothers and turn them up. Because if you believe in a nigga that much, why you don't invest?
Shit, I do. In the time.
Time ain't enough these days.
Nah, the time was enough. When it was,
Time ain't enough these days. Son, these niggas want to be turned up, bro.
They do, but I mean, shit, we all.
When you introduce a nigga, you don't want to introduce no little Dutch ass nigga.
Nigga, everybody was dusty when they got introduced, bro.
No, nigga, bro, this shit is different. It changed.
I ain't gonna lie, it did change.
This shit changed.
Hey, it did. Now these niggas is getting money. I ain't gonna lie. That brings back to the CEO Trail shit though. He having his own motion and shit though. So when I came and I asked, I was like, hey, bro, let's figure out something. But I ain't gonna lie. I know what I would bring straight to me and cause I got a situation with Atlantic still though, to where I'm signed over there as an artist.
Shit set up to where Atlantic goddamn. Hey, get these folks something.
But they will though. But it's a process though. They still gotta wait.
See the process, just like for instance,
you
right
said
now.
You gotta have it been with you first, then we gonna do all that.
No,
they say you gotta build them up. You gotta build them up.
If I believe in a nigga, what I'm gonna do, the way I'm gonna kick it to a nigga, hey bro, I got my situation at Atlantic, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times niggas be getting turned off when you talk about major labels though. But I ain't got nothing bad to say about my label. Them niggas do whatever I ask them to do. They cut me a check if I ask them. You know what I'm saying? That's how my studio got built and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I bought my mama crib. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Atlantic and shit though. You know what I'm saying? My situation was
Atlantic, he loves you.
Yeah, hey, man. Whatever situation they gave me, it was fitting for the situation, and it's still working right now though. You know what I'm saying? So, but like when like they get bad looks
Great
though.
politics.
Right.
You gonna make your artist steal your necklace or something. You can tell you gonna make a nigga steal your shit. So no side these nigga, bro.
Nah. Look.
You better go get you an R&B singer. Or
Look. This is the whole thing though. Honestly though. Hey, Bank. I be out the way though.
You get somebody all that shit, but you don't do nothing for them. Like, you give them all the shit, the chains, a little bit of money, the Hellcat, all that shit, but you don't do nothing for their career. Like, you don't do nothing. Like, you don't help them actually do something. Don't that count for something?
What you mean you don't help them do it?
You don't help them do nothing. Like, you don't introduce them to
But
other
who's gonna give a
artists.
nigga all that shit and not?
Some people do. They give them the
cultivate
shit,
them.
but some people give
Who's
them
gonna
shit.
make that type of investment
Some
without
people give
ensuring
them.
the return?
Some people give them shit, but can't do shit for the artist. You dig what I'm saying?
They don't have the power to do that.
They don't have the power. They just got the money and the shit. So you got a bunch of motherfuckers walking around looking like
if you got money to turn a nigga up, you got money.
If you got money, that don't mean you know. If you got money, that don't mean you know Jay, Bank Street. That don't mean you know nobody.
Y'all didn't even let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let's let it
God damn, y'all didn't let me finish.
No, I'm saying if you got money, that don't mean you know nobody.
I'm not saying that
Hold
you
on,
don't.
what?
I'm trying to talk.
What?
I said if you got money if you got that type of money to turn a nigga up to that level, then you have enough money to be able to pay people to be put in place that know people and that know what to do.
It's still gonna feel different.
Niggas run out.
It's still
You
gonna
know
feel
if a
different.
nigga went broke trying to do that way.
Right, exactly.
That way.
It's a broke ass
That's what I'm
CEO doing that way.
saying. So what I'm saying is, in Sonny defense, and I like both of y'all sides of it, but Sonny can go get some shit done for you, bro. It ain't just finna be a chain and you sitting in the.
Come with all that though.
So you say you gotta have the full package.
And that, bro.
Why I gotta come with all of that,
bro?
man?
It's up, nigga.
Hey,
man,
man, why I gotta come with all of that, man? I'm coming. Look, I can.
Cause you that kind of. Now, if you was a different type of CEO, then you Sonny Digital.
Like we just said, Sonny, that weed is $800 a zip now. They can't buy that with time.
All right, but look, straight up, look. This the whole thing though. What I'm saying though, I think what's going over everybody's head is I'm the opportunity in this situation though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not if a nigga. I ain't saying you go and sign on nigga from start. I'm saying you go sign a nigga who already got it a little bubble and follow.
But
a little bit of
He
something.
just need that one chance.
But look, even still though, this is the messed up part for me though. When niggas is bubbling, they know they bubbling and shit though. So they getting offers and shit though. So like, it's like when I come, I'm not gonna just I'm mindful of the situation, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call the big dogs in, so we're gonna get Atlantic in the situation and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, niggas don't wanna go that route. I can get you to the water. I can be like, I'm gonna let you meet Craig Kalman, the head honcho. He can cut whatever check he want. You know what I'm saying? I can put you there. I can put you in the front of any label. I can take you to anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like, you know, people gotta look at it like that though. But when a nigga know he hot though, you know he probably can get more and not look at the whole situation and shit though. Like what I can actually do for your situation though. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, nigga don't want to do that.
I get what he's saying, but you don't get what I'm saying.
No, I
get it. Attach a nigga to your brand, to digital, Sonny Digital, Club Digital, all that. You finna attach a nigga to your brand, you gotta attach him to it, bro. You gotta embrace, like, that's why these niggas, artists don't be blowing up. Cause they treat these niggas like art, like you just
like separate entities.
How these niggas blowing these niggas up? Cause they showing it's unity.
They grabbing these niggas like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it's gonna work.
But I ain't gonna lie, Bank. I've been doing that. I've been having these niggas, everybody next to me, bro. That's why niggas still fuck with me right now.
I get that part, but I'm saying like if you sign a rapper, like you don't sign the rapper, you can't just have him next to you and you ain't got him next to you.
I feel it, but
that's why I wouldn't even deal with rappers about you.
It just depends. Like for me, I'm coming on at this point. It's like, am I gonna be that guy, or am I gonna be like a Craig Kalman handling business with you? You know what I'm saying? I see something in you though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's music business still though. You know what I'm saying?
You a black nigga, man. You a nigga, bro, with chains on. So that shit different. If you had now, if I was signed to Cam, it'll be different. I feel like, all right, we finna get us some money together. No matter what Cam got going, Cam don't carry. You carry yourself like a goddamn artist.
It definitely works.
So we need to pop it.
He being modest though, because I've been around him for too long. Anything Sonny got, everybody around him know they got access to it.
I know that. You know,
so it's like he just gotta fix it. You just not saying that. So you know, if we went out right now, if I'm your artist and you got 5 chains, you know you giving him one of the 2 chains to put on. Bro, that's just natural. You
like
that stuff that he
naturally saying something different though. You should.
I would say you gotta just say that. You know you're gonna do that. So you got 2 watches. I've seen you do that.
But see, I'm not saying that because I feel like that's just things that just kind of naturally come to me though. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do got an artist, of course, if we go out, I'm taking this off. I'm taking this off. I'm not gonna outshine this nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what a Nick said. He's saying you can't look like that and he got nothing.
Yeah, you can't walk up with a little nigga like you just bounced.
So look,
bus station.
So look, the way
on the exit at the West End.
Even the way I be thinking about this shit though is like, so when I had my artist Q at the time though. You remember Q?
Yeah.
So I always felt like he was a better rapper than me though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna have him. We're gonna do a project together though, just so he can stand.
A better rapper than you? Hold on, wait a minute.
I felt like he was a better lyricist, like as far as like, like look, you know what I'm saying? Everything, like he had to
go crazy now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stop playing.
So it was like I put him next to me so he can outshine me though. You know what I'm saying? So it was always like I'm doing what's in favor for everybody else though, because I do know my position. I'm a producer though. I just like this shit though. I like things I like though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't gonna just straight stun on a nigga or cut off access to a nigga.
You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, nigga, if you sign a nigga in 2021, man, bro, you got done that, bro. Cause these young niggas putting on their shit.
You signed to me, bro. You like Cam said, you do got access to everything. I got take the Bentley. I don't care.
Yeah,
take the Porsche, bro.
Are. That's what I'm like.
Take anything, all this shit material, bro. Let's make some hits.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta let a nigga pop it, bro. I come in, I can't just be in no studio. Hungry, shaking, trying to record. I ain't finna be inspired, man.
Places
What you think create better music though? Hungry, shaking, that type shit, or turned up? I'm just curious. What make you say both of them?
You need comfortability.
Both of them.
But get what though?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't, bro. Who posting when they hungry and sick? You gotta think about what niggas is posting, bro. This is a different world, bro.
Yeah, these young niggas nowadays can't relate to that.
Nah, that's a fact.
These folks don't want to see that
Pain and struggle music got popular though.
Who?
Pain and
But that hungry music ain't popular.
That shit over with.
That hungry music ain't popular.
It don't matter.
But get what? All these niggas who saying that pain shit, these niggas still holding up them racks. Man, it's
niggas want money.
Niggas ain't nowhere in no post shit doing that shit, man.
Nah, it don't matter what artist you sign. When I sign artists to my label, we give $20,000 up front. But you got to do that, though.
You got to get a nigga something.
As in photographers?
Yeah, you have to do that just because they need that comfortability.
I got to feel like I just moved up.
Right.
Yeah, you got to feel like they did something.
Say like,
that day,
I ain't go that way.
That day they got to feel like something happened.
So look,
nigga, give me some.
Nah, look, I'm even like, all right, so I'm really an advocate about that shit though. I've been preaching about niggas getting their checks and shit though. Like, hey, get your money and shit though. So I know even like dealing with an artist, that's why I can't sign them directly though. I'm gonna go take you to the big. I'm gonna facilitate you to go get a bigger check though.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I stand there with like technically signing artists though. But even like with producers and stuff, like I said, I've been such an advocate on like, man, I've been in fucked up deals and shit though. I'm like, man, shouldn't nobody sign anything without any type of monetary exchange to it too though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you sign anything, a nigga need to get something. So like with my producers right now, I know producers, they'll be ready to sign for nothing. I put a piece of paper in front of you, they'll sign this shit. It don't matter what it say on it. As long as it say Sonny Digital at the top and they name at the bottom.
Nah, see, that go like that, though.
Yeah.
The producers, I ain't even like, and I ain't no shade to the producer. I'm saying, you can give them a 5 or a 10.
I can't let you normalize that.
Nah, I ain't saying like just, bro, if you go get a producer, like how you was 17 years old, out of your basement, fresh out your mama house, bro, here go $10,000, I'm gonna get you some placement. Yeah. With producing, you're gonna start getting money immediately if your business is happening. That shit different with these rappers.
Nah, bro.
Rappers trying to live another life.
Nah, you ain't getting that money immediately, bro. I'm telling you from my standpoint, man. These niggas is starving, bro. You get a hit, you ain't seeing no money from that motherfucker damn near a year after that.
Publishing,
bro. Because they
ain't no time. If I've been broke 17 years already.
Yeah, ain't no time though. But what you gotta understand though, I feel you though. But it's like, okay, imagine you having a hit.
But get what? You can't tell me. Once you know you got that hit, hold on, let me tell y'all. Once you know you got that hit, and them motherfuckers going up, you got Big Johns and folks and come break you off.
No, hey, look, no. Now let me tell you, that's a deadly game now right there. We talking about hits. Now I'm talking from the perspective of like first hit though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First hit, they gonna hit you with some bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even know if you're gonna get another hit after this shit though. So they gonna hit you with a deal.
Deals.
When you talking about Big John and all them coming in, like if you coming in, you coming off, they offering you a deal on your first hit. They ain't gonna give you what you're supposed to give until you got your second hit up on the board, third hit on the board, or something like that though. So it'd be some bullshit up until then though. But even still, you gotta understand how this shit feel now. As a producer though, them niggas ain't getting paid damn near a year later after this song a hit though. But the rapper that's on it doing shows, living life.
But in fairness to the culture, the producer ain't gotta really be out.
That nigga need to do shows. He need to boost this shit up so he can go number one. So keep doing it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. They're right though. But you're right too to a certain degree. If you're that type of producer that don't, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want your money to come every 9 months after the hit come out, that's fine, you do that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get your door revolving for that money to goddamn keep you floating and shit
though. You got to think though, son, it's all about being a hustler. Because once I got this hit, once I got this Sonny Digital, right, son, right. Okay, now all these niggas in these little towns want that Sonny Digital and all that shit.
Hey, Bank.
I'm finna run my bag up.
I'm the hustler in that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm who you talking about though, because I did that.
Exactly.
Because I was like, these niggas ain't, I really at the time, I didn't know Future. I didn't really know YC. They didn't know each other. No, it was a whole bunch of niggas that didn't know each other. So it was like, it wasn't no means for anybody to help each other. You know what I'm saying?
The chemistry wasn't there.
It wasn't no like chemistry until like, well, with me and Future until after the Racks on Racks really are like kind of in the mix and shit though. But nobody really knew each other though. So it wasn't no incentive for nobody to help each other as far as putting a nigga out though. So like, I'm sitting there like, dawg, I ain't even got my tag on this shit though. So I'm like, man, hey, YC, you make sure you shout me out the radio station when you go up there or whatever, but that ain't what going on. Niggas trying to get they shit off the ground too. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck this nigga. So once I figured that out, and I wasn't even mad at it, I understand shit. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do this shit too. So
I'm going to let niggas know this me.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let y'all know, like, oh, it's me. Like, we doing this. This how we going to do it. You know, and like what really covered my ass was coming with another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That first one was cool. And then what really, really cut my ass was just coming with the next one. Like, okay, this nigga, he here. You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit, that producer shit, man. Like,
producers, that shit a long shot too, though.
It is.
And rap, I'm talking about when you got the, like, shout out to all my producers because I fuck with all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, I know you fuck with the producers heavy. You fuck with Mike heavy, though.
Yeah, that's my brother. But what I'm saying is, like, you got more patience than a rapper. Once I come out here as a rapper, I got to be a rapper down there.
That's a fact.
It's a daily standard.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a daily
I
standard.
sit in the basement and goddamn bang them out. Bang out, I'm finna do 2,000 beats. This shit don't take me nothing to do. I ain't got to be in front of the camera still trying to be no rapper.
That's fact.
I'm gonna do me 2,000 beats and go play these motherfuckers for 2,000 niggas. You see what I'm saying?
You see,
Once
honestly,
a nigga drop a song, you as a rapper. How you look tomorrow? How you look today? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? So
God,
you gonna need something.
I never even like for real, just to even think about it right now, I never had the conversation like with the artists even here from this standpoint though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually me bringing more to it though. So, you know, just kind of being selfish though, but not trying to. Like I was just kind of being like one-sided. Like okay, I'm bringing the value to the situation though. So I never really like. I ain't gonna say I didn't mind. I didn't want to take anybody's opinion in though. But it's like I got this shit figured out though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I never really took in consideration how an artist would feel about the shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So like that's just me just not knowing and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Right
like so, you know, like shit,
you get what I'm saying? No, a rapper, cause that shit is a hard job, bro.
It is.
What, a rapper?
Yeah, like in this day and time, like you gotta keep up with it.
Yeah.
Like nigga,
You can't be
nigga ain't
looking
posting. The nigga must ain't got no money to buy no clothes.
Type shit, bro.
every time you post, you fresh. Why you nigga ain't on live or nothing? Them nigga ain't on standing on the story. You ain't got nothing going on. You don't fell off. 3 days, nigga feel like you don't fell off. And you
right.
Nigga said 3 days.
Right.
You post, you fell off.
Well, your boy, that nigga for real, bro.
Especially if that's how you got on. Especially if that's how you got on.
You came out popping.
Yeah, you came out popping, yeah.
So, like, and then I know, like, it'd be a lot of pressure, too, with like, the rappers and shit, though, with the people that be around, though. I also be seeing that, too, because, you know, people might look at the situation bigger than what it is and, you know, start telling the artist, man, yo, Sonny, your man's, like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Nigga be like, hold on, Sonny is my man's, and ain't shit going on. Man, fuck this nigga, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bring him
Like,
up.
no, but it's all good, though, man. Like,
Get a rope.
I'm still open to working with artists though too. Like I'm not against it. Like you know, I just like I said, just like
you never did a whole project with somebody like one artist.
Yeah, I did it with Savage. I did one with we did that shit with McConaughey. Everything was like it was them type of shits. Like we was all working together. Like we was all honed in and stuff. Like but right now nowadays I'm not really like big on doing whole projects no more. Like I feel more comfortable probably coming in and doing like 1 or 2 beats or something and. I want to bring in other producers. I'm really good at putting together projects. You know what I'm saying? I could put together some good ass shit though. Like I can put it together for you though. You can bring me your shit broken up. I tell you what to do. We put that shit back together and put it out and have that shit ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I might come in and produce on some certain shits if I need to, but for the most part, like right now, I ain't even got the time to like sit down and just do one project unless it's like one of the ones though with like. You know, an artist who gonna get us up out of there and is gonna do numbers and stuff. But the build up part, like getting the new artists and stuff, it's kind of hard to lock in and just do one project just solely me. I can produce it and put it together for you though, but not actually sit down in the studio and do it every day with you though. You know. Yeah. And on top of that too, I just feel like when a lot of them sounds, them tapes, it'd be kind of like. You know, I'm a musical person though, so I like shit to sound different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that be kind of like when it's one sound, it's one sound. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to see how somebody sound like over another producer's beat, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, get a new vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like I said, I'm here for the opportunity too, so I always try to bring in new people into the situation though. So if we're doing a project or something, I see opportunity for other producers to get in and, you know, potentially like get a placement in their eyes and stuff, you know? Right. So that's how I kind of work the situation versus me just being in there. I feel like kind of like how Mike will do. And if it is some producer that's fired though, on there, I'll probably end up signing type shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you gonna give them though?
So, all right. So look, with my producer, So look, hey, look. I can show you. I can show you my last shit though. Like I said, I'm an advocate on getting everybody paid because I was in a fucked up situation though. So as far as like you know, coming from a producer standpoint, so with my producers right now, I'm giving them in advance for sure because I'm like. I know. I can't. Without what I'm giving the producers, I would have to add an extra 0 on top of that to make it for the artists and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like the producers and stuff, you know, you give them a little 10, 15. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
For a nigga that just sit in the house all day and make
go
beats.
crazy, boy. You don't need no money.
Yeah.
Give you a 10, but I'm finna get you on. You try to make such an album
type shit.
Give me them beats.
Give me them beats. We gonna make this shit right back, bro. We made this shit right back. You signed to me too. How much you selling beats for right now? $500? You signed to me, bro. We gonna sell these hoes for 20, 30 racks, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make the money. We gonna make all the money back though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so like, and that's just a producer fee too. You know what I'm saying? Then we talk about the royalties, the year later and shit though. You know, that's when your money start rolling in. You know what I'm saying?
But once you get hot, you hot.
Yeah, once you get hot,
all you gotta do is get your sound hot. Once you get your sound hot, man.
Mm-hmm. Once you hot, you win.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how this producer tag shit going now, but I mean back then that shit was like a major little thing for us to get known. You know what I'm saying, and have people know who he is and go get some extra money and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like every time they hear the song, they hear your name.
Yeah. Another thing I was doing too, I was DJing and shit. I was going out doing that shit, bro.
I saw all the producers started DJing.
Yeah.
I felt bad though. I remember. I felt bad because I like this shit. It was too simple though. I feel like I'm kind of taking somebody else's job. Real DJ. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no real DJ. You know what I'm saying, man?
Too simple.
Too easy. Too easy, bro.
DJ Scream.
You know what I'm saying? Going on the stage, I'm getting about like 10 racks.
I was happy though when Sonny and Metro was DJing. I was like, shit, I fucked with it.
But I actually I learned how to do it though.
Screen had beef with them niggas. They DJs.
Hell no.
Nigga making beats and want to be DJs and shit.
That just mean I need to make beats. I can't be mad at this shit.
I feel bad. I was like, man, hey man, I feel like I'm taking somebody's job, man. I'm like, man, somebody couldn't do this shit, man. Like, for real, man.
What's next for you?
Man, people ask me that. It's just maintaining, keeping this shit going.
I'm saying like where you see yourself though. Like I know you got goals and plans. I seen a big ass office of all them whiteboards and.
I mean, the goal is from studio side, Camp Kirk Studios, is to bring that same style across the world. So we're trying to open up more locations in different cities, different states. So from now on, I want that to eventually be like, when you think of creative, especially within our culture, music industry, you gotta shoot your stuff at Camp Kirk Studios. So that's on that end. On Collective Gallery, my label, we want to be as big as every other label. As big as Def Jam, big as QC, big as everybody else doing it, but for photographers. So that whole game plan is just to level the playing field. Like, where it's like, it could be more photographers sitting here in this chair I'm at, and it won't be normal. It won't be abnormal. It's like, oh, we talking to the guy that shot this cover, or the guy that this, and we got a lot to offer as well from a content standpoint. So for the label, Collective Gallery, the goal is to blow that up. I mean, I want to see 10 more labels by the end of next year. I want other people doing it, so then it's legit, because that's another revenue stream for photographers to get in and get some support. And then on a personal level, man, I just want to be as big as I could be and be as positive as I can be. And I really just want to do things that's going to change the world, like in other ways other than just what we do within the culture. Like, I invest in stuff within the community. Like, I partner with Sprite. We put out $50,000 to put out trash cans and recycling bins in bad neighborhoods just to, like, clean up the litter, the trash. Like, I'm into, like, more than just what we do within the music industry. I want to take this following and do some better good for it. So hopefully within the next couple of years, you'll start to see more things I do directly in the city that you could be like, oh, we got that because Cam did that, or this and that. So.
Sure.
That's what's up.
Sonny,
What's up, my boy?
what we got?
Shit, bro. Just working. Might sign a couple artists.
Niggas ain't gonna look at this shit like, boy, I ain't been signed no Sonny.
Hey, that cool.
That nigga Sonny ain't trying to get a nigga shit.
Nigga said, hey, man, zoom this camera in on me, man. You want to sign all your rights away? You don't want no advance?
Come to Club Digital.
Come to Club Digital.
Gucci making it hard, man. Gucci getting niggas M's and turning niggas ass up in 30 days.
Trap house and
Bro,
shit.
I'm trying to tell you, he got the plan over there, man. He got the plan, bro.
Got it.
Nigga said,
They see what I'm
All
saying?
them
Like, they
niggas,
putting
man.
them niggas ass right in the mix, man.
Yeah.
you see, Gucci, he a good mix too though, because he got the money and he got the outlets to get them right there. Like, he got what's buddy name? I can't. Ted Moskowitz.
Oh, Todd.
Todd, yeah.
He
Todd,
got
shout
Todd
out
in his
Todd.
back pocket. Todd, you know, Todd, he up there. You know what I'm saying? So he can, hey man, if you Todd and I'm Gucci, hey, I got this new artist right here. Hey, throw me some money for her. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And send her up through there. You know, Todd. I ain't gonna say Todd all though, but he a big part. He a big part in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But,
Yeah, Todd is that nigga for real.
yeah. But,
What we
yeah.
doing?
Salute. Appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Cam Kirk, much continued success. Did you bring in some shit too? Yeah. Okay, we gotta do that. Sonny Digital,
we got
salute.
boxes and shit and pictures.
Wow. Quez, salute.
Son ain't getting a nigga shit, boy.
Hold on, man.
Hey, Jay. Son ain't gonna give a nigga shit, though.
This from my shoes
Hey,
we
chill
did.
out, man.
Cam Kirk
I'm gonna come with
exclusive.
something just for you, bro. I got something.
Cam Kirk exclusive. We appreciate it. Super hard.
Let me get one of them boxes.
And then we got some boxes for you, but
Leave my
I don't know if Ciroc gonna let me show it to y'all.
Well, show what you want to show.
Oh no, bring that.
All right.
No.
Well,
Keep it on the plastic. It's like the couch.
For the camera.
That's hard right there.
Well, I just signed.
We got an IW Harper.
Yeah, I just signed a new liquor deal, so I'm the face of this new brand called IW Harper.
Okay, hard.
They actually under the Diageo family.
What kind of liquor?
It's a whiskey. They under the Diageo family, to be honest. So they partners with Ciroc and all that.
Okay.
It's all in the same household.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of shit in here.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring something to you guys. I don't know if y'all drink or not, but if not,
Definitely.
just
What kind of
decorate
liquor
your
is
bar.
it? What kind of liquor?
Orange
It's a whiskey.
Oh, whiskey, yeah. I
We got
fuck
a
with whiskey.
one of those little things that does some shit.
Bourbon, yes. Fine bourbon.
Yes,
We
yes,
got
yes.
IW Harper. Where they can get this at?
We got a
Man, you can get that at any liquor store you want to go to.
we got
They big.
black paper.
They established. This is a big play.
Oh, and here's
So
the
for sure, and that's a gift. Some merch for you as well. I know I blessed you already. My bad, but yeah. So for
Appreciate
So
it.
is this lemon oil for the liquor or is it
Yeah,
just some
so
shit just
so
like-
within this, they made my own specialty cocktail. So within the boxes, it's all the ingredients to make like a drink that they made or their signature for me. So when you go into it, it tell you just how to make it, what you got to put together.
So
that's
basically
all
these
the
are the
ingredients,
directions to make
Yeah.
the Cam Kirk.
basically, and that's all the ingredients right there.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
These folks, this liquor shit must be some big money, man.
Yeah, they be sending them
Man,
packs.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Nah, there's some money in there.
Nah, I know it is.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Cam Kirk.
Nah,
Sonny
for sure.
Digital, you know what I'm saying? Everybody pulling
Let
up.
her get some, bro.
I got to sign my life away to big bags, man. That's what this is.
Hey, allergic to contract.
Oh, man. Cam Kirk to sign his life away to big bags, dog. That's just plain.
I need to skim through this.
www.bigfactspod.com. Salute.
Salute.